But we're not up here today. We are down in everyone's favourite hellhole called Uzbek. 340 tomorrow. Ooh. I think one of the highest I have in a friend's chat, I think it's around 35 coming up soon. Yeah, there's a dot over here. Was there a friend dot over here? I saw something flicker, and I guess they're not there now. It's me. Hey? I did see something, but they're not there now. When Block Road? No. We are... Ooh, that was close. So far, not too bad. As far as busy. It's going to be sunset all the time in the blob. Then I don't know who they are, because if there's several people in the same place. Wheelcam, not enabled for this. I'm not doing driving today. No. Driving is yesterday and tomorrow. Cal, you'll have to wait. There wouldn't be a wheelcam on this scene anyway. For the TikTok viewers. It will take up too much space. So you won't see it on it. We are modding today. Moderation. How much damage? A bit. Don't look at that. Just a bit. Don't worry about that. It's fine. Don't worry about that. Served? Yeah. I suppose you did. For whatever you did, it's unfortunate you get a history ban from that, but you know, that's your own previous doings that leads up to that. So, well done, Felix. Modding a mod. Exactly. That makes me the mod. Penelope! Now the alerts are working again. Oh, also the menu of the game is not laggy. So I wonder if for some weird reason it's anything to do with the Mosa software being open. Too many things running in administrator mode. Can that lag your PC? It shouldn't. Penelope, thank you for the tier 1. I appreciate that. Enjoy the badge. Enjoy the emotes. It's very kind of you. Go to Calais. We see everything that you should see. Unless you mean from the sky. This camera, by the way, anyone can use this. This is not a mod-specific camera to enable. You have to change a few things in the files, though. Still running at, well, I mean, it's untenable here. 20-something frames. Could have been both of us crashing, either both into the same object or into each other. Either one would have been funny. At least it was after the job in question, so it's not too bad. If it was with a job, then that'd be a little bit annoying. A little bit annoying. Not too bad. Recording of someone crashing into you 3 times. There is a way of doing it, yes, on the website. You make a report, and if it's the same person, you attach all the videos if they're individual clips, or just splice them into one. Been a modern TikTok chat? Not really. Only when someone like you says something strange sometimes, then it gets thumbed down. Most of the questions will be to do with bans and people getting banned for stuff. Any moderation tools? There's no bot moderation that you can actually add as like a third-party thing on TikTok's case. They just hate that. They hate that. Why you? Because you've said some strange stuff before, hey? Strange. Body kit for the Toyota. Interesting. You got an audit mod? You can complain about them. First pan already, by the way. You can complain about them if you know what they did at PP and it was quite bad. Of course, you can make a feedback ticket for that. Slightly different to a normal report. But how else would you complain, eh? Of their actions? Practicing English. You seem okay at it, based on a handful of things you were saying. You haven't done it in a little while, but not too bad. First kick was logical. And first kick was logical. Avoided a crash and went into a gap and got kicked. Maybe they thought you were going to overtake. A handful of them do seem to press the button a little bit quickly. Which maybe they shouldn't do that. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. How are you doing? What were we doing? Driving? Something else? I appreciate that. The Moser wheel's very good. Very good. Yesterday's stream was a little bit rookie, maybe? Not really. It wasn't too bad. But I enjoyed that one. That was quite good. Over time, I'll get used to it more. Hello, J2. Driving? Good. I hope it went well. Have you been doing the events? Have you done the events now? Just free roaming events? Not many people over here, so... That overtake is too extreme. Don't merge back in so early like that. There's going to be a massive block somewhere. Why aren't there many people? Lag might have caused that. This is the first person in quite a while coming towards us. It's weird. The startup music, there's music for the wheel? I don't want that, no. A little jingle whenever you plug it in? No. I have, it does a calibration of the LEDs on it. I don't have the RPM meter thing turned on because I'm not doing racing, I'm just doing driving. Other than that, all the other lights just sort of flicker on and off briefly when you connect the wheel, and that's about it. I could change some of the colours of the lights, but I'm not too bothered by that. We can do what? Apparently you can make it play a sound. Liked, big fan. Liking the stream apparently helps put it in the algorithm a bit more, or something. You can limit them to actions. So what, only half of it lights up if you're indicating left? I don't know if you can do that. There's a Lambo. You were overtaking, getting all the way down there, unless you were merging down there. I didn't see how you started, I just saw you appear. Yeah, I wouldn't like that. I don't want it to play a sound. It's nice that this one doesn't do a full spin calibration like the G29 does, because that was annoying. It was noisy as well. This one doesn't spin around and calibrate itself. How far are we going? Gonna go all the way to the end? They just go until they can't anymore. Oh, we've decided there. Okay. Nice. No. Don't do that. Hello, Sadness, welcome in. The door chime? You can add the daft sound. You know, the one daft sound that's very annoying? The doo-doo-dum, doo-doo-dum. Hello, Polly, I see you, I see you. You got banned and you're new. Those two things are irrelevant to each other. It doesn't matter if you're new. If you do something to get yourself banned, and then people claim, oh, I didn't read the rules properly, but you're forced to read the rules first. Priv, I'm a content creator and editor. The moderation part is something I do for content. Is that annoying? Well, keeps you in lane. The little jingle when you get out of the lane? Each to their own. Each to their own. What hobbies? One hobby I haven't done in a long time is making music. Make us sound dumb. How do I make you sound dumb? I answered your question. I don't know what the BMW temperature sound is like, so I can't answer that. I don't know. What is it worse? What would you say you'd rather have? Here comes another one. It thinks it's Einstein. You two, if you two need to keep arguing about each other, like when someone's going flying, yeah. When someone answers someone else's question, and they might answer it a little bit salty-ish, and then someone continues part of the conversation, even after the conversation's technically ended, then you're just talking to each other for no reason. I think that's what you two are in now. You don't need to continue the topic. What difference are you seeing? Between the wheel sizes, of course, one of them is far larger. The R5 seems to be more powerful, clearly, even though I don't have all the force feedback enabled on it. And I'm not going to. It's heavier. There's a load of differences. Specifically, there it is. Specifically this one I wanted to look at. Because again, I don't know how people can just willingly drive for quite a while through someone else. Maybe they're in third person, but then how do you not see them with you? How does that work? No broken fingers. No. I want to ease into the force feedback. I don't have it plugged in at the moment. I'm not driving. Today is not a driving day, no. Today's a moderating day. Now, this car, hello. Did you overtake beforehand? I think you did. You did. Oh, here. There they are. Lovely. Does it matter if you have the DLCs? No, the DLCs are not required for TMP, no. Overtaking the entire time. What's the point in being here if you're going to spend about 10 seconds on the CD road then? Is it the adrenaline? We need to ask more people. Is it genuinely the adrenaline that gets you excited when you squeeze between both rows of people? It's very strange. No hesitation. Balls of steel, you could say, but that puts him in a positive light. We're not putting these people in a positive light. Because this isn't cool. Don't do that. Stanby, I'm doing well. How you doing? Can start some food and lurk and no worries. Post-stream foods. Enjoy that. Appreciate the raid. Big fan. See the whole thing with the little bro? Your conversation between you two is now completely over. You don't need to do the whole little bro talking to each other. Know when a conversation is ended. Wrap it up. Calm down. Oh, this one turned that way. Yes. Good thing I didn't really do anything to them. But then they continued. They couldn't merge in, but cool. This is the problem. Kids, they're everywhere. Here's a chill, and these people, just be quiet. Good God, stop talking to each other then. Don't reply to each other. Doesn't matter if the conversation actually ended in any way, just stop replying to each other. There's always got to be someone that gets the last word in. Relax. Relax. This is what I meant when a conversation doesn't seem to go anywhere and one person has to keep it going. It's weird. Having so many people, well, this isn't really realistic because it's a country road, but it's nice to see a lot of other people because that's somewhat like how busy the roads would be in the real world. It's a shame that not every road is like that. Would be not good, actually, if every single road was as busy as this. You need it to be like we have during some of the events, where it's decently, you see a person every couple of minutes. Not like this, though. This is too much. Bit too much. No thanks. Servers would yell, yes. We'd have maybe 10,000 people on the server by then. It's also a few too many people. Dynamic, welcome in. MMs, thank you for the froze. Foz, welcome in. What server? Sim 1. Herbie, Sim 1. Yesterday we were driving on Sim 2. Today we're not driving, we're just moderating on Sim 1. You might need my help. What's up? What's your question? Kayla, welcome in. Big fan. Avocados come off. No. Well, I hope you understand and, you accept what you got. A lot of people don't. And they seem to question everything else except their own actions. That is if the ban is, genuine enough. When are you going to show it? So, the video that went out today, the TikTok that went out today, should really have gone out yesterday as well because the main full video went out. If you want to go and check on the Red platform, the full video is on there. I drove with it on yesterday's stream, but TikTok doesn't have VODs. You can't go back and watch the stream. But it is there. The VOD is also on the other platforms as well. So that was my first stream usage of it. It's very nice. It is still okay. It's next to me The wheel itself is disconnected from it, because otherwise it will take up too much space and I'd be budging it. But the rest of it is still there. Stalks included. What? Video on demand, apparently. Basically replaying the stream's video. A VOD. So even on this stream right now, you can go and watch the VOD of this stream up to the current timestamp. Which is nice. If you were a sub, you'd be able to rewind the stream a little bit, I think. You have a stand. No, it's just on the desk. We were discussing a stand. It might be an idea, but at the moment, not really necessary. I've adjusted it for my own desk for now. A lot of damage? No, it doesn't. You don't see that? You haven't seen anything? Turo's getting his points. Hello, Turo. Welcome back. Only? Yeah, it's a random number. Admin. Polly, admin. I wish all the monsters were as patient as me. Some like to argue that I take too long to sort something out. If I'm watching a report and someone says, why haven't you banned him yet? Well, it's a report, so I could watch it how many times I want. But yeah, I'd rather get the entire situation so even a silly Billy like me can understand it. Isn't it a different color? It's like that when I get pinged. When you get pinged, your name will appear in orange. I thought at first, because when that feature came out, I was still, I think, a CM, and CM's color is that. But no. Turns out that's just whoever pings whoever, you will see it like that. That's laggy. Ooh, that's laggy. But why is it so laggy? 100 and something people? It shouldn't be this laggy here. This is Simulation 1. You can clearly tell because of how many people there are. Sim 2 still has a number of people on it, but nowhere near this. No. A truck-specific wheel? Well, there are 2 actual truck-dedicated wheels now, but if you do want an update for the G29, you can get a 923. That's still fine. It's not the most realistic for trucking, but it absolutely works. That's fine. What was that? What road? This is leading out of the city of Calais, and they would go all the way down here, up, and then this junction leads to the CD road, as it's called, which goes from Calais to Duisburg. It's the hotspot. Everyone's here, and they've been here for so many years. They'll never leave. I feel they won't leave even after it gets remade. People will still stick around a bit. They might be driving a little bit differently, because the road will look a bit different. Yeah, the 923 is just a refreshed version of the 920 and 29. Should be good. Why do you think almost everyone goes to Calais? It's just one of the 2 points to meet at. It's also fairly busy because from there you can go to the UK. Not that that's anything worth hyping over, because the UK looks terrible in-game. But you can go to quite a number of other places. And it's in the base map, so generally almost anywhere in the base map you'll have a handful of people. They're waiting their turn. And IRL, yes of course. You do have the port all the way in the background. And further around here leads to the train, which then goes to the Eurotunnel, also to the UK. The Channel Tunnel. Oh, you can feel the frames there, you can feel the frames. It's fun getting stuck in traffic. See, a lot of people do enjoy it, that's why. As long as you stay in the traffic and you don't go there to then not be in the traffic, because that defeats the point. What's the point of doing that then? Right. Let's do some reports. And it's going to be seemingly dark for a while. What a name. You've got the Sigma one there, but then the one underneath that. Great name. Hand cam? No, I said it's next to me because that's where it always is. It doesn't go on the floor. But no. We're not in driving mode today. Tomorrow, just to see. Well, no, because I am basically, if you can try and imagine where the cam would be, I am directly in front of it. So when I'm driving, I'm further back, but I'm directly in line with where the wheel would be. Keyboard cam? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, not down. Again, it just moves over on the desk. It just moves over. The frame is there, the wheel itself is not. Because it's too wide. And I would knock into it. I don't have a very wide, like a very, very wide desk. Would be nice, remember that one. Would be nice if I did, though. Probably dusty. Oh, it's not dusty, but I'm not constantly pressing keys, am I? All you'd see me be doing is just moving my hand over the numpad. That's where the free cam is. So, where's Mini Crew? He's always not there. There he is. I don't know whether I have him disabled at the start of the stream or not. I really do need the longer daylight hours thing, because it always feels like the sun is about to set. Even if I change skybox. There he is. It's very, very close there. You did actually cause that crash, hang on. Unless I'm looking at this one. Yeah, you did cause that. Why though? What's the point in that? And then this one. Come on top of the headphones. I need to wear, you know, you can have the kind of either neck thing or like a chest harness, and I have a GoPro right in the middle of my chest so it looks straight out. Hello, Benjo. You got the Lamborghini, very nice. That is the current patron vehicle, yes. Both are to blame there. Because it's more so this one, because you just merged out. You were indicating, but you merged when someone was still there. And the other one tries to speed up, as if he's trying to beat them before they merge. And then they both just smush into each other like that. So that's deserved, really, for both of you, actually. Oh, but you said a bad word. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Best truck in your opinion? My one I use is the Scania, the next-gen Scania. I prefer that one. It sounds nice, looks nice. It's pretty damn good. What does it mean? It's like son of a B word or something. It's always to do with the mother. All of the insults relating to the person's mother, for some reason. It's just bad. It's just bad. This one, he's now a compact vehicle. But this is because you merged without actually planning it. Oh, why do that? Not as bad. I play in manual. I have the TH8A shifter. They're not going to like that. I think both of them aren't really going to like that, are they? I'll do that. A beach? Something like that. I'm pretty sure that's what it means. It's very interesting to imagine how they pronounce it, because I've heard... See, there's another one. I've heard them say it a lot on the CB radio as well. That one, however, I saw the last half of that. Yeah, you pick up the words. Let me look up the word, because I know how to spell it. Meaning. Oh, okay, I got that one right. That does mean S of a B. In English. One of the many ones. There's also... I need to look up the one that is A and the second one is S. Just stuck. Hold on. I was going to see if they were going to complete that, but didn't make it. Means stupid? Oh. Oh, so stupid S of a B. No, not the nice AS, the mean AS. That one. What does this mean? Oh, it means F the mother. Because again, it's always the mother. Kim, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Borko as well. Welcome over. It's always against the person's mother. Good job. Next. Go to Duisburg. We started in Duisburg, and some of these reports will probably be back in Duisburg again. What is going on here? Vinspils. Why this is still here then? Yes. Two kids have fun. Who started that though? Because you are now wedged between them, and you decided to try and push them as if towards the camera. But are you reversing or are you going forwards? You're trying to reverse, but you can't because they're in the way. Ah, you see? So it's you. You block me, I block you. Okay, so then no one wins. Don't be like that. This is dumb. Can I do the intercept thing? What is this? Why? What be doing? You're all blocking each other. He's stuck. But how? What caused it? Yeah, we're on the same one. Same one. I'm questioning them in the chat to see what they were talking about. If you don't resolve it, I'ma just kick you all. From this exact setup right now, if yellow reverses, yeah. If they reverse, problem solved. Then the 8x4 can reverse. Revenge doesn't help. You'll all be sitting there. You have to know that nothing... If you just sit there trying to, you know... One of the easiest examples I give as a kind of visual thing is like, okay, so say if you punched me in the shoulder, I punch you in the shoulder. We're now even, but now we both have a wounded shoulder. So did we win? No, not really. That's what this is right here. This doesn't work. Just gamble 1k. Well, that's up to you. If you want to race up to the top. If this was in Duisburg, of course, they'd be gone far sooner. Third him with a kick. I'll just kick him. He's returned, yes, because someone mentioned it. You punched me? No, not yet. Difference from yesterday. Yeah, I'm not the one driving this time. He hits me. You see how nothing is accomplished, though. What's the goal here? What is the point? What's the point? No, it's not a random trailer. It is this person trying to free this one, but this one can't because he's turned this way because this one's in the way. If this one reverses, this one can reverse. And then voila. He's busy. It just doesn't matter who caused it. It's just freeing the road, you know? That would be funny if you managed to free him that way. It's just, you know, I'm just trying to evaluate the situation so that we're all on the same plan here. Don't be one of these people. This is live. It was from a report, but I'm now out of the report. Teleport them. Go to service. Oh, look, problem solved. See? Wow. TPR is teleport to repair. TPRK is the same thing, but kick them as well. See? Easy. Do not get revenge on each other. Come on. TPCs teleport player to camera. They're not gonna like that. Can you imagine they load their save and realize the guy's not there anymore? What is TT? The Audi TT is a car. What happened? I was explaining the dumb situation that's going on here. Yeah. So it was this, basically. This one, which indeed is the one that, you know, same thing, same sort of thing, same sort of thing. I don't know how it started because you must have come this way. You're in the correct lane that way. It's too late to work out how they got there. Just solve the problem now, you know? Weird. Very weird. The reindeer? He's good. He's good. He's called Drew. J-R-E-W. Purple House taking a poop? Well, how you doing? Big fan. Fine to be over here as well. Dylan, welcome in. Call sign, how you doing? Any update on console? Not yet. I'll tell you when you get an update. And I was wondering, because someone asked that yesterday as well, what would the update be? I'd like to see a bit more behind the scenes of how they're improving performance to make it work on consoles, because apparently they're doing that. Kind of an under the hood, as they call it. The hood. Bit of a dev explanation. Sort of thing. I'm just a mod, J-Dog, yes. Just a mod. I have been higher, but I'm at the moment not needing to be any higher. Yellow, hold on. Don't go that way. Oh, well done. You could have gone to the... Well, they didn't go to the right because there's a sign there. So they know where the signs are. They just don't care that another person is there. Okay. Any driving? No, not today, no. Full-time streamer. I don't stream what other people would call full-time hours. I don't stream for very long at all. The rest of the time is done editing and sorting other things out. 8 active badge, you poor thing. Now, hang on, they did collide with someone though. So that is actually that. Because they braked, you should have been braking as well. Because you would have otherwise gone for the overtake there. But, you know, but both contribute to it. Full-time job. For now, yes. So people in Tesco, no. I will eventually need something else. But this is nice. I do like keeping this going. That's why I want to pick up more editing stuff. Because editing already does better. It serves me better. Because I don't see trucks all the time. Zips coming in. It's a Zips raid. Came to support. I appreciate the support. How you doing, big fan? Edit your evidence? No, not like that. If you pay me, maybe. How was your stream? Hope you're doing well. Hello, useless. Why do you get banned for 10 days? Appeal and you'll find out. You'll soon find out. This was an other. But what was the other? This one, yeah, they're in the way, but they don't really move much. You need to see a bit more of that. There's nothing else around. Hello, Blood Ball. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Oh, still there. Or is this a different person? See, same thing again. I think that was the one that pushed in first. That one I did see. I know they already got reported, but hold on. Why do people always do that? Why do you always do that, man? So if I report that one, now that the report is gone, still not. Okay. This one, I want a fresh report. There we go. Fresh. Hello, Nemesis. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. So this is the same one again, but now it's what I actually wanted to see first. This one. Ban system before was a bit silly. Being banned for quite random things, that was annoying for a lot of people. Yes. Some of the older players have Are they turning? No, remember that. Have rather silly bands. Other is because I just want to check it. I'm not doing a genuine actual report that I need to input what they've been banned for or what they've been reported for. It's just me to check it. Be interesting if there was another reason that showed up, which is just for the team. It's like team report. But players couldn't see it. So only we could report for that reason. So if I do punish that one, I would then assume that in the previous report, because we looked at it from this one pushed in front of this one. So now this one's doing the same again. Does that make sense? Did you merge correctly? Here they are again. 8x4. And the Renault thing, which probably has a scanning engine in it. You see how you're both annoying each other? Come on now. Feels like, saw you do that. And there was one other in the report. Is that one of them? No, that's one of them. That's not the one I was thinking of, because they had a flatbed. A month for getting crashed into, then going into admin. There might be something else involved in that. I don't know. But a month for that sucks. Getting a history ban sounds like it sucks. For those that may not deserve it. But it just means that you have several bans before that. That's where you need to be very careful. For those that do deserve it, of course. And they will probably get another history one after that.
Huh?
Sure, Big Wheelie, not today, not today. It's nice how many people know of it now. There no so many people asking. Where's the wheel? Don't worry about it. Tomorrow. You get banned for paragraph 1.1. 1.1 is a clarification clause. I guess that just gets added. You get banned for actual things, and then if you claim it's your sibling or something, whatever people may do, that one comes in. But the two that were overtaken, I kicked them. Because they were still doing it. This one is also in the report, which is also silly. But there is another one. If I reload it, they're from the other side. It was your brother. Yeah, I'm sure it was. Yeah, sorry, doesn't count. Doesn't count. Instead of a bedtime story, I'll just read you the rules. That'll make you fall asleep. Out of boredom. That one we already got. There's another one. WTF? What? Go follow. Chat, go follow. Do it. Do it. She doesn't like it. Do it. She might actually do another stream if you do it. As an actual video? Yeah, 10 hours of me just reading out the rules. Some strange... We've already got that one as well. Some sort of ASMR. Where is the other one? This one. Yes. In Lily's stream. What do you say last night? This morning for me, I think I was lurking, yes. Did you join them for the Valo stuff? Did anything eventful happen? I'm sure it did. CD is really busy. This is peak time in the EU hours, so yes. When again someone named Trashly. Did you tell them afterwards? Did they know? It was weird, wow. Well, it's a high chance that, you know, are you the streamer? Imagine if they said yes. Be like, wait a damn minute. Wait a minute. They say yes, I'm like, okay, go live now, do it. Exactly. Didn't think so. How are you allowed to drive the opposite way? You're not. You're not allowed to. This isn't me driving, this person got punished for doing exactly that. Now we're back in real time. I really don't like that, you know, we've got the full-on northern time going on here. No matter what time I set it to, it's always sunrise. Even if I do a different sky, it doesn't really make any difference. I need to get the other add-on mod. 10 minutes ago. Happy with your new wheel? Yes. Again, I'll be using it tomorrow, so you better tune in tomorrow. I'll use it again. You beat them? That's all that matters. Big dubs with them. No, I think I'm lurking around in those because it's usually whoever's live when I'm awake, I just say hello and then breakfast and such like that and just chill out. Because Sarah was on this morning, I said hello in hers. See? Now here's the cue. What do I think about the number? The number should have been left in 2025. Ashley is one of the people that actually says the number as well, so. I would never, no, never. That's a long queue of, ooh. Here's the back. Good luck to those people. That goes all the way down to the train. Got it. It's cutting off someone worth a week-long ban. Can be. Why did you do it? If you're implying it was you doing it. 69 is the superior number, yes. But now, in revenge, you just need to think of another one. Why not? Pick any other number and then try and make it go viral. They added a title card? Oh, and you use it, don't you now? I bet you use it. Why? You have to get it. You want it though? I'll bet you do. How much does it cost? Does it cost the number? Oh, it's a battle pass thing. I was going to say. If it costs the number, like $6 and, then yeah, clever. Why not? How many crews? Do the command points. The one in chat is points. Channel points are the one below the chat. They did it wrong? What do you mean they did it wrong? This was fine? At least it was probably too late. Is this the same queue? Probably. Because these ones don't move. Ooh. These ones don't move. It's not even a number. Oh, what a shame. The meme is so bad they didn't even do it properly. Oh, that's horrible. It's almost worse than the actual thing. Hello, Strids. Welcome in. Can you get the paid... What do you mean, like? Paid content for free? No, you shouldn't do that. No, I still didn't update the setup thing. No, I'm still using my G29. Still using my G29. It was all a dream. It was all a dream. I returned the wheel already. I didn't. I've still got it. Do you work? In a minute. If you can click play, you'd be able to click play. If you're banned, you get a pop-up in front of the login screen saying that you've got banned. If you can load it up and then get to the login screen, then I think it'll show up. Because then you wouldn't be able to log in-game. You can log in on the website and you can see what your ban is for. Besides that, no. Jodo. Snow mod, yes. We're using a snow mod. The other one's going the wrong way as well. I do like the wheel, yes. The wheel is very nice. Oh, and now you're not... Okay. Ah. Quick solution, that's okay. The other one, maybe not, because they are now down there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still going. Remember that. Add some bars to your truck, but then the floating badge appears. Oh, well, how about you use the correct engine that comes with your vehicle, eh? Well, my fault it's not good enough. The new wheel, I do. So those that haven't seen it and they might have only seen the short or the TikTok, the full video is on the red platform. Go and check it out on the red platform. You should know what it is. But I'm working on a second video. I do drive as well, yes. Charlie worked out what it is. I think Silver managed to fix this one as well because I pointed out that he has the floating badge and then he fixed it. I don't know how you fix it. Yeah, that one, unless... No, we're fine. The other one. The other one. Come back up here, this one. That one. That's the one I want to look at. You found out you're unbanned? Well, please do not get banned again, because that's the worst thing I hear. Luckily, it doesn't happen too often. When someone gets unbanned and then they come in a future stream and they say, guess what? Got banned again. Like, you had one task. Try not to get banned again. Indie beanie. Yes. Microsoft Flight Sim, welcome in. Appreciate the follow, big fan. Ashley, are you still around? We watched the... Well, I ended up joining halfway through the Transformers yesterday. We were watching through Transformers slowly. When are we doing the fourth one? Watching through them. It is American Truck tomorrow, yes. I want to start the event in American Truck. Similar sort of thing as Nordic. You have to go to each of these cities. Maybe not all of them, but at least most of them. Fourth one called Age of Extinction. Because it has dinosaurs for like 2 seconds. It's different. Someone reporting you or banned you for asking or spamming her if you got cats as pets. Are they saying they're reporting you? Or have they reported you? Were you spamming them? Or were they spamming? That sounds like an interesting situation. No, the first three are good. The original trilogy is pretty damn good. Again, there are some good ones in the other two if you only focus on the robots. The humans take up too much screen space, screen time. You're asking questions. Oh, so you repeated the question a handful of times? Ah, and I thought you were spamming for that. Still not a good idea to do that. Were people eventually answering the question? Because if someone wasn't answering my question, I think I'd just stop asking it. Hey, play smooth. If you have a low-end PC, then that makes sense. Even if you have a high-end PC, you'll still stutter in the busy places. It performs a little bit better. There's not much else we can do. One day the game will actually be made for this many people, and it will actually work. Wheel cam, not today. We're not driving today. Nope. That was yesterday. No, not driving. No. I see. I like that. I like that. How many people really want to see it? But again, you wouldn't see it on the TikTok stream. There's no wheel cam on the TikTok stream, regardless. It would not take up that much space, or rather, I wouldn't have much space left. It would have to be... Imagine the screen split into thirds compared to the 2/3 and 1/3 that it's right now. And then the gameplay would be so tiny in the corner of the screen. That was you. 1 and 2. There it is. Nice. And 3. Do you get revenge? Do you take out someone else? Please don't take out someone else. Is this why your engine is damaged? Why are you still moving then? At least stop. Huh? They did fully turn to the left there. Wouldn't the idea be to move to the right, perhaps, and you just pull over on the shoulder? No? Is that too easy? Could be who I am. Feel free to pop on over there. Like, you were the victim from the original crash, but then what was that about? Why'd you do that? What was that about? Here's our friend here. This one did more. Granted, this one did more. Hello, Subway. Yes, we are on multiple platforms, all with the same name. The usual streaming platforms you'll find people on. Kablam. Good job. But then, yeah, because your engine is now dead, understandable. Stop. At least just stop in the road. Yeah, we're on that one as well. You gotta cover all markets, right? Food is in oven. What are we having? Is there enough for chat? Or not? That. Because of the slight merge to their left. I just don't get why you would do that. When are we driving? Tomorrow. Tomorrow is ATS though. You'll need Louisiana for that. Louisiana DLC. I'll do that. I know there was a little collision involved, but it doesn't feel like an actual genuine, you know, collision. It was a bump. I like to say things were bumps instead. I may change it later. Don't do that. You don't have ATS? ATS is good. It's a good game. ATS turns 10 next month. Fun fact, if you want to feel old. Oh, it's Duisburg, of course. I was like, where's this? Of course. You got a new PC? Very good. Did you manage to get some RAM that wasn't $1,000 per stick? If so, lucky you. RAM is expensive. You're lying. It does. It does. 2016. Early 2016 is when ATS came out. I know, I know. 230 people, yep. It's called DDR3. Yeah, apparently the issue only evolves around DDR5 because it's the more up-to-date. If you get DDR4, you should be okay. 64 gig for 800 euros. You can get a good GPU for that. I think DDR4 is still okay. You won't get the best of the best, but... Is mine DDR4, DDR5? I don't know what mine is. Oh, DDR4 is high as well. Oh, then it's caught up. Retract my statement that all RAM is expensive. Did you buy the wife RAM? Exactly, exactly. And if you really want, you can just bend the RAM stick into a nice circle and that becomes the ring. Blocking. Yes, kind of, but you shouldn't be moving anyway if someone is already on the roundabout. You're supposed to yield to those on the roundabout, even if you're stuck on the roundabout. Because they know that they need to be in the right-hand lane. It does, J-Dog, it does, but you can't tell, can you? You can't tell which one's what, huh? That's the point. There was a car that reversed as well. There's not much that really goes on in that one. I get it. I get it. But you are blocked in until they can clear the roundabout. You're supposed to yield to those... Oh, it's laggy. On the roundabout. Still 250 people here. Jeez. Yeah, 16 I think is the new minimum now. To have enough to be comfortable, I think you need 32 now. Don't use the tram tracks. They're using the tram. That's not how. That's for trams, not for you. It's so laggy. It's so like, this is what I want. This is what, like, you can see that I have 8 FPS right now. No matter what GPU you have. Maybe a 5090 will have maybe 10, 15 FPS. It won't actually do too much. I have a 3080. And it holds up. It holds up well. It's fine. The second one is there. Nice. Good job. Tram track. You mean the third lane? No, I do not mean the third lane. It's not a third lane. What was that about? I missed that. Yeah, CPU is the limiting factor, but GPU will still, because it runs graphics and things like that, if you have a good GPU, it will still be good. Yeah, it only uses like 1 core, doesn't it? Because it was made at a time where that was... This, all games were, really. Ooh. Nice. But I will keep that as well. This is pain. If you're not used to this, this is pain. I am kind of used to it, but it's still just a bit annoying. Because of how slow my mouse moves. 50, 70? Some GPUs are cheaper, exactly. You can still get a decent GPU. Yeah, lower draw distance can help a bit. Not too much, though. Because everyone is still very close to where my camera is. The city is tiny for how many people are here. And to those that don't know, the OG Duisburg city, imagine this number of people and it's just one grid. If I go up a bit, like imagine if it was basically just this middle section here. That's basically what it was. Almost. You're back, welcome back. Swapping platforms. But most of this doesn't actually need much to be sorting out. It just needs to kind of solve itself. This is just players getting impatient. They're trying to squeeze against each other. Another boss. You had been before, were you? When? Did you do a good job? How was it? A second exit. Yes, it needs to go near the other service station because no one goes there. Bottoms up. Pretend it's vodka, yeah? People don't know how to wait at traffic lights either because, again, the age-old tale of if there's a gap and you don't occupy that gap, someone else will occupy that gap. So therefore, regardless of what the lights show, you're just going to go for it. That's what they do, you see. So now you're going to be waiting there for a long time. Calais and Rotterdam, yes. All of them were bad. That's what makes this fun, doesn't it? So fun. We love that. And it's even worse in camera 1, interior cam. Well, you're now stuck. That's 1 second of delay, man. How are you doing that? Move out of the man's way. Give him about an hour and then he'll eventually reverse. It's very stable as well. Is that even real? DLCs are expensive? No. So how about you support the devs? If you can't, but you don't have to buy them though. You don't have to buy them. They just give you more things to do in the game. You don't play the game. You get quite a bit without DLC still. Actually, due to the angle you're at, I assume you also overtook, because you see how they're all doing it using the tram track? You get fed into one lane and then you use that one lane to go forward. But now the cars are stuck against him. Actual delay, a lot of delay there. You see how you're not helping? The car's not helping? Oh, hang on, was that you? Ah, that was you! You swore! The annoyance is amusing, because then they result to swearing. Pro mods by itself is free, but it requires all the DLCs. Come back, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back. I'm having the same problem as I had years ago. Do you see how immediately they went for it? God, that's painful. Is there a second one? Yes. Third one? Yes. The whole friend group. This is painful. I'm just going to let it burn in a second, and I'm just going to not return for a good ages away. Just going to leave it. Let it burn. 200 and something people, just leave it burn. This is Duisburg, for those interested. If you want to come here, your PC may not like it. That's the fun part, you know, that's what it's all about. Admin help, admin, please, we need admins. I know you need the admins. There's not much else we can do, to be honest. Because it's all your fault. It's the players, stop being so impatient. Moderator, yes, what you're seeing is what mods do. The in-game mod stuff. You got banned, well done. Why? Were you one of the ones that went the wrong way just now? Hope not. In a way, I guess you can sit on the tram track, but there's still no point in parking there. Treat it like parking in the outer lane. What are you doing? Park to the side of the road? Oh, I knew that was going to happen. You're going to make a break for it, aren't you? He's going for it. He's going for it. What are your plates? Hold on. So let me just hold on a minute. Yeah, nice. Thought so. Inappropriate plates. Plates. Change and peel. I'm not gonna teleport them to service because they've already done the thing. This is as painful as it is for me as it is for you. This is. Can I just go somewhere else? Just hold on. Ah, that's better. Breathe. Just breathe. Ah, let my frames breathe as well. God, that's painful to look at. Sure you will. It is not fully plugged in at the moment. We are not driving today. Tomorrow is the driving day. But you will see it tomorrow. Not on the TikTok stream. You will have to move it to the purple or red platform for that. Or green. If you like watching on the green platform, go for it. Hello, Falco. So that one was Duisburg. This is now Brussels. Brussels is 29 people here. That's a more modest number than 200. It's okay. It's alright here. All the work. What are you trying to do? How hot is PC? Decently warm because it's streaming and recording, but don't worry about that. We don't worry about that. Which frame of your head hurts? Yeah, I get that. I get that. It messes with your eyes as well. When you are looking at something in really low frames, it's probably the same feeling you get from motion blur. You get motion sick in a different way. If something is too low or too high, it feels weird, doesn't it? Hello, Falco. Yes. Yes, indeed. Where are you from? Where do I sound like I'm from? I like to ask people that. Oh, it doesn't show the result? No, it won't. Sorry, Star. Doesn't exist. Highway 3. There's a guy blocking the road. Krewlex? Where's that? Where's that? Ice Gamer, welcome in. Dopey, welcome in. Shuttle, Stephen. Davey with the gifts. Sammer. RL, welcome in. British, yes. British. Correct. I have tried out the wheel, yes. I used it on stream yesterday, so go and check the VOD from yesterday. It was pretty good. I like it. I like it. It's getting used to using the stalks, getting used to the general angle of it. Yeah, having femboys to play is fine. Whether you are one or you aren't one, you're not calling someone one, are you? It's not an offensive word. Bottle of water? Damn right. Like, it's not a bad word. It's not a bad word. You are one. That's fine. It's not a bad word. In-game name, just full-on roleplay. Tag, plate, and name. Then you're official. Don't do that. New internet. Ooh. Good save. Oh, why'd you swerve into them? Oh, why'd you do that? You made it worse. Plate says, and what does that mean? See, I get the swerve because you gotta take into account the delay that they may have, either by the server or just a reaction time delay. They cannot go to the right because there's a barrier there, so they panic and they go left, even though that's also not the right answer. Still caused by you though. Where are they? There they are. 4,000 online, yes. At busy time, that's how many people are on. See, just, you know, you didn't cause the collision, you just merely did the overtake. If they had stayed where they are and just went straight forward. Yeah. Duisburg is packed. I was just there, I saw the 200 and something people, and then I left. because there's only so much capacity in my small brain I can take up with that. And it was beginning to make people a little bit motion sick, so. Beginning? Like, I get that this isn't deliberate. You didn't intend on... Maybe you did intend on stopping them, I don't know. But you added to this the problem, which made other people crash. Does that make sense? If it wasn't intentional, it's understandable that you'd swerve like that. It just made it worse. Because you didn't really have anywhere else to go. There are some people that just stay completely as they are, as if nothing happened. They don't change their speed, they just go in a straight line. Stop saying the word. You're saying the word. Once, twice. Stop saying it. Actually, hang on. I need to get into the pattern of whenever someone is reported for insulting, I want to see if there's any genuine possible reason as to why they insulted someone. What could they possibly use as their defense? Usually there's nothing. Sugar Fiber, it's a very nice experience. It's already been a few years since we got it. But oh man, it's good. Oh, well, see, we would have missed all of that if I just had them. How do you know what they're saying? Those words are said so often, we pick up what they mean. So, a lot of the Turkish insults are very common, unfortunately, so... Yeah, I used to stream at 864p, which was almost 900p. But that isn't 16:9, I think. Well, it is, but it's not a good resolution for Twitch. So, I said the name. Oh, no, I said the name. It wasn't a good resolution to use, so people used 864 instead. End of 26. Kind of a crash, but after they braked. Does that make sense? After they broked. You only been on TMP for a week? Drone, that is unfortunately one of the things it's known for. It's not a good sign, no. But there are a lot of people, especially on this road. If you avoid this road, your chances of being hit drop considerably. This is still train traffic. But then, of course, if you're in the middle of nowhere, someone could still hit you. $250 a month and $3K to install it? Good lord. Sure, what happened there? AI, yep, that's correct. How long are you live for? Another 45 minutes, maybe on the hour. We did quite a lengthy stream yesterday. Oh, hello. Oh, look. There's nothing connecting them, you see, nothing. These little warning labels, they are not heavy enough to hold up a trailer, I'm sorry. It's not a thing. Remove trailer. Yeah, save editing. I was thinking of what else am I going to put? Triple in brackets, maybe? Now we wait. I was also charging the phone that I'm watching the TikTok stream on, so I don't need to do that anymore. Sufficiently charged. Oh, there we go. He bumped. If someone's going the wrong way and you try to dodge them, but they hit you, if you don't... Why did you just leave? If you don't participate in it, it'd be those and 2.4, because they're going the wrong way. 2.4 is overtaking and wrong way. Because they're basically the same. So it could be multiple. A collision, generally being reckless, and wrong way. Everything is basically reckless. But it wouldn't be very helpful if every single ban was only for reckless. No, they're not selected. What I do is, you maybe shouldn't do it, is if they just leave the game, you just hope they solve the problem. They might rejoin later on. At least they're away from the area. Oh well. Maybe we'll see them later. It's fine. Are you admin? Yes. Hello, hello, happy new year, big fan. Tomorrow is the end of the first week of the new year. We're already about 1% through the year. Or nearly. That's weird. How long do you get banned for overtaking into oncoming traffic? Any crash involved as well? Don't do it and find out. I would almost say as a joke, do it and find out, but don't do it and find out. Don't do that. Where'd the yellow bar go? It should be there, unless I've just fully turned it off. No, it's on now. 1.10. Come on. It's back on now. Next ad in about 13 minutes. The red platform has different ads as well. Different timing, I think. And then for some reason, because TikTok makes money through gifts and a bunch of other different things, TikTok doesn't have ads at all. How do you not have ads? Money's through, I guess, through the shop as well. There's so much money going onto the platform. But they also pay creators a lot, so yeah. That was weird. Oh. How did nothing happen to you twice? What was that about? Are you that invincible? It's just on their merry way, you know? Oh, but not in streams. No, true, actually, yes. There are ads that play every few scrolls. Yeah, I guess so. That's how it works. Does it work on Linux? I do not know. Someone also asked if there was a way to make something work on a specific version of Linux, and I don't know. Because I don't use it. Anyone here on Linux? It's a very technical thing. It may not. If you have a Windows emulator, then maybe it will. This was caused, just to make sure. Well, yeah, the cars swerved out as well. They braked and then they swung out and you hit the other person as well. Both of them. Have Linux support on its own? Yeah, but if the game does, it doesn't mean TMP automatically does. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. Ah, I see. So this one, where the camera is, went around the person whose trailer was in the way a bit, and this one went to the extreme and went around them. Very unnecessary, don't do that. It's a bit silly. Very silly. This is not in Brussels. No, no, no. This is we're near the train line on the city road. It's called the train line. You could say that it wasn't even collisions then, because the collision didn't even happen. They just phased through each other and it was fine. Weird. If people copy your truck, well, my truck is not an original skin anymore. It uses the Scania Super paint job. You don't have to make it look exactly the same. That's a bit boring. Change it a bit. He is banned. He is banned now, yes. But beforehand, the recognizable paint, again, you can't trademark, you can't copyright a paint job. It's not really a big deal. Good job. Good job, goddamn. How do you show the people what they were banned for? Do you link to VOD? I snip out the recording, yes. Because at the moment I'm using the full recording and then I filter through each one. Because if I have Medal open or any other clipping software, I don't think it likes clipping and recording and streaming. What was that? All at the same time. So that method takes a bit longer, but it works. Admin recommend take them out. Can I look at your report? What happened in your report? Bonjour. Look at it. Suspect. One of them was escort, wasn't it? Patrol? Yeah. Not sure. I may have to try and find them afterwards. There they are. It was after. It was here. How did they, wait a minute. So there they are. Oh, okay, so they just have terrible brakes. I think they're using the physics mod, physics add-on, because they went around the other car. And they just barely slowed down. And then crash. Because of the car. Again, what is in your report? Memo. I'm not just going to look at it just because you want me to. I hope it's a good report. I'm not going to cherry pick them. This. Like, yeah, I understand you're freaked out because they suddenly swerved out in front of you. What is that response time, though? I don't need to watch you unless you're driving badly, in which case, why are you admitting you're driving badly? What's up with that? Yeah, patrol? Patrol of what? Wait for it. What do you think about buses? Good idea. That's basically it. There's no need for any detailed explanation on it. It's interesting that they're trying other vehicles out. Your brakes are just so bad. This is like, yeah, you caused a little bit of a boo-boo, but that's not worth like a direct ban just from that. Silly. I just wanted to see what happened in that scenario. Nathan, how you doing? Oh my god, long time. Where have you been, man? Now, where would that car... The car was going this way, wasn't it? We might eventually find them. Yeah, if other people had buffering issues, I think they would point it out. Maybe manually refresh it? CD Road, yes, CD Road. Finishing uni, on holiday, moving flat, starting a new job. Damn, that's just all of adulthood in one there. Busy, busy. Hope it's going well. See, that didn't work, so now they're going to go this way. Yep. And then we continue. No? Okay. I thought you were going to, but no. Auto report. Is that in Dutch? What does that mean? It's like mod. Like they're a moderator. They're modding. Remember, you don't have to keep repeating the same thing. I'm not going to check the random report. To hide nuisance players? Sadly not, no. Says your mum. Ah. It's so funny. You remember your mama jokes? You remember those? Those were so good, weren't they? It by itself is just a statement. Seems a bit rude, but it's not an insult. You can't just say your mum. You have to say something else. Isn't this just worse than... Oh, that was close. Than, driving normally, I think. Where was the one I wanted to look for? That's what I wanted to look for. Hang on, hang on. Okay, we're not still going. But... I think you were doing the same. I was only looking at the blue one. You idiot! Thank you for joining aviation. No worries, big fan. I want to see where our friend is, where our patrol friend is. They're just taking a nap. Shh. Maybe they got involved in another crash. Who knows? Maybe that original crash damaged them too much. And now they're probably not on the road anymore. I am also going in the other direction if I aimed to go towards Calais. This is not Calais. No, I think they're not around anymore. I don't know how far they would have gone though. Ignore player. You can mute people on the radio. That's about it. I don't know if you see the messages in chat, but you can mute them on the radio. That's the closest so far.
Huh?
No, I'll leave it. Let's do this one, because that one just popped up and I was about to click on it. Why do they use it a lot? They like to speak a lot. Nice. But a lot of others do as well. Yeah, a lot of profane language on the radio. They're quite vocal with what they say. And the typical words will also be said there as well. Being racist in the chat? Whereabouts? Or what is their number? Their ID? Sadly, anywhere that has an in-game chat, you will have that a lot. It's like the COD lobby vibe, but now it's being done by kids that are way too young to even say that stuff. CB abuse. Yeah, it just counts as 1.3. It's all under 1.3. But then I can't hear it in the reports. So, yes, Nathan. Is this what he thinks is hacking? How are you even doing that? You're both dragging each other. That's not hacking. That looks great. Because this one flips sideways, and so does the other. So now they're just sandwiched, moving along. Works in a big house. Oh, really? Damn. I know those two towns. How's it have no fog? Because I've changed my skybox to be one that doesn't have fog at the moment. Was there anything else in this? That's not hacking though. That's not hacking. There was one near the beginning. In the beginning. Where someone overtook. This one. Final question. What's TBR, TBOK? Can someone in the chat? Don't know what that means. It's to teleport people. The teleport buttons. The K means kick. Any update on when it's coming to consoles? No official update has been given. It is still coming to consoles. They are still working on it. And they give you very good posts regarding features. So you'll just have to be aware and pay attention whenever they do actually give you information on it. Scratching head, that's fine. TT and TTT. Technically, both of them should be TTT. Because, yeah, they're very good with the development. It's just people are impatient about it. I get that. I get that. Joe Wheelcam, we're not on the wheel today. We are not driving today. Tomorrow we'll be driving though. But the wheelcam is not visible on the TikTok stream regardless. So if I did have wheelcam, you would have to go somewhere else. I'm sorry. Did you say the ID of the person that swore? Duisburg. Calls us in Duisburg. You say a number. The number would be different every day. What do you mean how many reports you get? Because on the list, this list is... Oh, it's so laggy. This list is always 100 and something plus. So it's just based on however many people you get. Which one? But if anyone might get a headache from how low the frames are here, please avert your eyes for a moment. That's fine. Unless someone's spamming on the radio. Because that's a funny comment to make there. Is it this one? Is it the one in front? You think it was that number. It turns out it was not that number. That's your in-game ID. I don't need to worry about where your one is. Players are falling into the mics. Ah, I see. Yeah, if I had the radio on in the top left, it would just show player, player, player. Not even their number, it just shows player. So sadly, I can't do anything. If Mix is in the chat, Mix can. Great job. I think I was going to kick that one first, and I wondered what they were going to be doing. Turns out they just got stuck. Can't chat. Press F11. You may have accidentally turned off all the UI stuff. Press that. And then try pressing it and Y interchangeably until it opens. 3 into a 2? No, no. No matter how big this city is, it will still be blocked. Even if it was the size of, you know, Las Vegas or something like that. Huge city. Still. This car's just... Is there a way to go AFK? Not an official, like, /AFK, no. Just park up somewhere out of the way of people, preferably in an industry somewhere, maybe in the corner of an industry, and then just go AFK. There is an AFK timer. Yeah, the Myanmar one. The one that was shown in... was it in one of the Top Gear specials, where it's just completely empty? As long as it's also not like that one of the many that's in China, where it goes from like 10 on either side, my game just closed, 10 on either side, and then filtering through the toll into like 4. Why did it close? Why did my game close? What the flip? Take your PC. Not the PC's fault. Not the PC's fault. Please bear with. Come on, game. Does Steam say it's still open? Probably. No, no, there we go. Good sign when it's not responding on open. There we go. Can I... Thank you. And, oh, 4,200 on. Ooh. Okay. You come to detest architect drawings. Yeah, the architect sort of designs things, and then the actual engineer, whatever the role is called, makes it make sense. 407. Are you sure? Let me connect first, game, please. Thank you. What is 407 doing? Don't spam the chat. Don't spam the chat. Someone else, I'm pretty sure someone else said ID 407 earlier. If this person isn't doing anything wrong, they're not doing anything wrong. See what I mean? Wow, what has this person done, huh? Reckless driving. You mean they did something beforehand and now they're not? Report them. Other. That's going to be good. Unless this report is the one that we just looked at. Evening, Waterfield. Why the question mark? Evening, sir. We're doing well. Big fan. Hope you're good. Hello, Grey. Where? That was somewhere random. This is now back in Duisburg again. So it's leggy again. Have you recently spawned in? Is that why? Possibly. Because you're now... Oh, there we go. It went wrong for you as well. Shows they're not using a cheat. But that's what happens. Just moderation today, yes. Tomorrow is driving again. Tomorrow's more driving. In ATS. It's just... where I spawned was in Nordic, yes. That... hold on. This is the top of the world place. All the way at the very top. Up here. We drove all the way up there last time. I do have all the DLCs, yes. Are we doing the Louisiana event? It's the only event I haven't done yet. I like doing the events. They're quite fun. How did you get there? I think for that one it's 10 jobs maybe? Based in UK, yes. 10 jobs. And... nice, to 10 cities. Greece, West Balkans, and Promos TDS. Those are also very nice, yes. The Nordic DLC is... oof. It's a lot of lovely roads there. I haven't really checked out too many, if any, of the secret roads. Specifically in the DLC. What's up? Checking out if this person deserves a ban or not. 10 jobs. How long do each of the jobs have to be? 100? 200? Miles? I think it's usually 150 miles. Here we go. You change lane to try and get further ahead of people, but now you'll have to realize you need to merge back to the left. So how are you going to do that? Here? The wall is coming up. Yeah, just like that. Yeah. And then, yeah, there's only a little bit of pushing and then it ends like that. It's just not doing that kind of stuff. Stop it. Stop it. Promos there for doing all the signs. One person did all the signs? Damn. Now, hold on. Hold on a minute. Someone was sent to sleep over here as well. But how? British server would people queue perfectly? Possibly. But a lot of people, even though that is a thing that we do, a lot of people may still not do that. Not the car. Is it this other car? Who is it? Ah, it's this one. They alt F4'd immediately, or someone clicked ban at just the right time. That car that went straight through the middle. This one. Do they spawn in like that? No, 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 no. There they are. Squeezing through. It's cheeky. You pasted Frosty in the ETS2 MP mod folder. Now it should work. That's it. It should work now. And I'm assuming you didn't have green, right? No, you didn't. Good job. Click them just before they got it. Because the other funny thing is that you were also in the wrong lane when you turned. But I mean, you became a victim now, so. No, it didn't break the... Oof. I wonder how many people have another hotkey set for Alt F4 so it just does it even quicker. Because some of them have a quick load on a hotkey. It's just easier to quit the game and escape the situation. They think they escaped it. But no. Now, these two. What are you two doing there? Both left and right? No. That's not how that works. Double yellow, yeah, there's more than one. Ah, but they're too high up now. Oh, what a shame, can't do them. Sorry about that. The drill Decepticon? Not here. Why would it be here? The sounds that it makes when it goes into the building, as I pointed out, such a good sound. I don't know how they made it. It would wreak havoc. Yeah, that'd be nice. I see what you mean now. We should add it. Oh, you'd be excited for number 4 as well, because it was the one I found the video where apparently Krewlex made a few sounds for the robots in the film. But you wouldn't be able to tell which ones he made. Just one of those like, oh, really? Wow. What sounds that? In one of the final scenes of Transformers 3, is it Shockwave? Shockwave has a robot that's basically a giant drill. He then summons it to attack the middle of the building that the human players are in. Players? The human characters are in. And when it sort of charges up the drill, it makes a sort of shriek, scream sound. It's very nice. It's a good film. Remember the blue one. Yeah, IRL media. If it's an actual setup, they're still going. Does this one catch up? Yes, you've now got a rendezvous with your friend. Your friend is really far ahead. Oh, boo-hoo. No, this is not Duisburg. This is on the way to Duisburg, though. There they are. Best buds, eh? Reunited once again. That was a 2-in-1. That was a 2-in-1 there. That was a 2-in-1. Are they in a Discord call as well? I can imagine that they're sort of encouraging each other and hyping each other up, being in a Discord call. Because that was intense. Let's watch it just from this person's POV now. Only this one. Hello, Mosh. Welcome in. Because they did a lot more than the other one. Ban cars? Well, no, it's the drivers of the cars. If you ban the car, they'll still do the same thing in a truck. As we've seen several times today, they just find it easier to use a car because cars can fit between lanes. Doesn't stop someone from trying to use the truck for that, though. Bad trucks. Well, they also did it in the bus when we had the bus. And I bet you they're going to do it in the coach as well. And that's going to be weird to see. You see a coach just filtering through. Maybe not with a job, because if they did that with a job, they'd get no money and the passengers would be dead. I don't know what these mean, though. Both Russian. I don't know what that means. But yeah, you get the point. Get the point. And knocking that one out. And knocking out that. So that was a whoa. It means sorry. Ah, it's an excuse then. They're not actually sorry, no. Whoa. Schmack. Deserved to go flying there. What did you overtake? See, squeezed through. Didn't slow down. Didn't slow down. Maybe only a tiny, tiny bit. And then we're going to go through this way as well. Squeeze through that gap. Somehow avoid that person and then continue even further. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's what you do. So yes, for the people that are familiar with the CD road, you will know what all the nicknames of the hotspots are. This is kind of in between all the towns, so you just name it based on what the location is. So, this is the train line, the train crossing, the train on the CD road. You just know what it is and where it is. All the bends have names. No, but some of them are recognizable. There's the one that crosses the tiny little river when you enter into the Netherlands section, which is the smallest, like the tightest corner that you go around. You have to really slow down. There's one, not this corner here, but I think, yeah, then you get the fuel station, and then the one after that, I could just show you, but I'm making it worse, is a sort of slalom downhill thing, and people don't brake before that, so they go straight forward into someone else. Someone is spamming, sorry. Are you really that sorry? Really apologetic? That's a lot of apologies there. What on earth must they have done? What do you do? You need help. What's up? What's the problem? Though, hang on. Okay, that's been over the span of like nearly 10 minutes, so we're not too sure about that. Sorry, bro, my bad. Yeah, nothing's really seen in the report. Shame. For some reason, your truck can only go 56 instead of 60. Are you in miles an hour? 56 is the equivalent of 90 kilometers an hour, which is the truck's speed limiter, which you can disable. Yes. Okay, you can disable that if you want, but that is the default limit. Hello, Drew. Haven't seen your name in a little while. How you doing? Big fan. And to do that, pay attention, is, because I knew you were going to ask, is... What was that about? Game, enable speed limiter, specifically in the TMP settings, because it overrides the main game's speed limiter setting. If you turn it off in the main game settings, this will still be on, and it won't work. So right click to get your mouse, settings on the player list. The other one's spamming sorry as well. Why? What? If your trailer is not good enough for TMP, a moderator may say to change. Yes. Like if you have one of those long triple configurations, they are a no. So don't use that. If you have anything floating or doesn't fit properly, should be told. Look at them all saying it. What are we Okay, now we're all spamming a lot though. What is this spam about though? Huh? See, now I'm a little bit I'm concerned now. I thought it was just the one person, but now that's just silly. You are spamming it a lot more now. What was the other one? That one was the other one? This one. Yeah. And just for clarification, where is the person they're talking to? There. Oh, a bit of the STFU, don't say that. What? What? Huh? What? Baying for saving it? Shut up. Hello, verified. Welcome in. Verified. Oh my god. Some trailers in the shop, how do you get double or triple stacked? They are usually done with mods first. So you'd find a mod on the Steam Workshop where someone has made a configuration of that. You simply install that mod, buy it in-game, and then you have it. That's how triples exist. That one's another one as well. That one. Let me do me all Okay. That one's just the F word by itself, but you know. Hello, buddy. Yes, it is indeed. Got another right? Finally. I mean, finally. You've only been playing on it for a few days. Kachak is also nearby somewhere. Johnny Sins! That's not exactly how you spell Johnny Sins. Oh, I know that guy. Yeah, great guy. He plays this game as well. Hacking. The doctor, yes. The dentist, the optician, the electrician, the plumber. A man of all trades. Did I speak Poland? No, I don't know any of the Polish words. Other than the one beginning with K. That has 5 letters. That everyone says. But the Czech people also say it. The car game? Yeah, a lot of cars. Please stay in your lane. It's 3 lanes. Just don't cause any problems. Good. Could merge back now. Don't have to, but you could. Is it because they both zoomed past that person? Like, is 395 the other one as well? It'd be funny if they just both boost. No, this is different. Oh. Never mind then. Yeah, your languages will be similar. Yes, in the same way that a lot of the Balkan... Yeah, the Balkan languages are... They share a handful of words. Which is kind of cool. But always hacking and everything else. Okay. I see. English is a Germanic language, yeah. We've borrowed things from many other languages. Currently, our language is littered with various phrases from French. This is amusing, you know. Rendezvous. And things like that. Good job. That's not hacking, though. Because it's just you trying to squeeze in, but good job. $12 people, what, in game right now? I was going to say, there's a bit more in the main city than that. 12. IRL. Good job. It's a little bit of a collision, but it's more of just the fact that they got stuck due to the overtake is the main part. Yeah, that's... And what better? Entrepreneur, true. What else? Well, the one beginning with R, that's also used as an offensive term, but it's for saying slow. That's a term that's used in aviation and everywhere else as well, but it is a French word. Smoothio. For ironing? Rendezvous, yes. Sounds like a guy that was like a popular actor in the 80s or something. That's what it sounds like. But you Rendezvous has a big moustache. Blocking? Well, no, the other one is technically blocking. He's not moving. This one was just hesitant to go around. And still is there. What are they typing? You're kind of to the side, you're kind of not. Use thuk, which means seal, right? That phrase where you're something about a seal. Blocking. Yes, that's a funny phrase. Coming to Duisburg? I'd rather you didn't. Don't add any more traffic to Duisburg. This place is a mess. Just look at that. Oh. Ron Potter. Ron Weasley. From Harold Pottington. Prisoner of... I don't know, I can't think of one. Like a glove right there. Ronald Weasley. Played by Rupert Grint. I think his name was. Wolfie 25 stream streak. Big fan. I appreciate that. Have a flower. You see how many people are trying to turn now? Oh, well done. It's on Top Gear. Yes, I think I remember seeing that. The star in a reasonably priced car, right? Big fan. Yeah, they really don't like the idea that two lanes merge into one, so they end up using the tram track to go around others. And it doesn't work. Admin watching. Shush. There's no admin here. What do you mean? And you try and squish through as well, right? No, okay. 2247. Oh, and they both have the same idea. Are they going to go the wrong way? Or are they going to try and... What was that? Someone just crashed down there. Okay. They did go that way. Nope. Right, and now... This is just painful for anyone with working eyes. Or even partly working eyes. It's just, ugh. Nom, welcome in. It's not this one we're looking at. It is something else. That triple I think is fine. Gotta get cooking dinner. Big fan. No worries. Maybe see you in another one. Thank you for stopping by. After these two, someone just goes flying through someone else. Wait for it. Oh, the buses. We did have some buses. They have been unsupported for now, but we're going to be getting another one. There it is. That's how that happened. So not at the moment, no. Well, you both had the same idea. You're both on the tram track and you both squished each other. It's funny that the only way they went was just forwards. It's the bullet going straight like that. And then that would be where the train carriage is, but it's not solid, so... TMP is... it's not a separate game, it's a separate... I don't know how Beam NP works. Is it like a client, but you're still playing Beam? Like Steam still says you're playing Beam? If it is, then yes. TMP is more like an overlay client on top of ETS2 and ATS. The other comparison is what 5M is to GTA. So you're still playing GTA, but you've got stuff in the game that's extra. You got kickflip, yeah. I'm assuming the cones are solid, so he wouldn't have been able to drive out of there. What do you think about the car DLC? I like the idea of that. The road trip for ATS. That's going to be an interesting idea. You have those for ATS and you have the coaches for ETS. Because the cities in ETS at least are slightly smaller and they are closer together. So it makes a bit more sense to use coaches there. But in ATS, you can go cruising around the coasts in your... whatever the Dodge is that they're adding. I knew you were going to make a break for it. I knew it. Gotcha. Corner of my eye was looking to see if they were going to move. And they did. Some will drive in real life. We don't know the age of some of them. I can assume that some of them are teens and hopefully they don't drive yet. There may also be a lot of people that do this because it's a game. You know how you are mischievous because it's a game? And you know that? That's also why. Like, even if it's a sim game, it's still a game. Oh, it's just a game, bro. I can just do that, you know? Maybe they will for ETS, but maybe not just yet. 4228. What are they doing now? Any reason to get me out of this damn city? They're here. This better not be you, by the way. That's just telling me, you're telling me to go to you. This one is stuck. Better not be. If they're both trying to save each other, that's amusing. Go to Calais. I was in Calais for a bit. What's my damage? That's from yesterday's stream. We don't talk about that. I was reading a chat message at the time. It was fairly near the top, so how far up I'm looking right now is where it was. And yeah, it was on a straight section of road, and then out of nowhere, one of those little toll booth things came up. Not with a gate, but when you just go through, and I hit it. It happens, eh? It says bro, that's it. That's all it says. To IRL trade? No. What the flip? No. What game is that even in? Roblox? Probably Roblox. June years. Are you sure it was this person? Bus mods. What bus mods? Specifically what mods? Damn it. Yeah, it doesn't really work to do that. Posture check. I have removed that because posture is basically fine anyway. Even though I'm leaning over a little bit, I'm not standing all the time, and then when I'm sitting behind the wheel, because now I have an even larger wheel, I am with my back against my chair, so posture's fine there as well. There's no need to check it. They swore. What, the Russian? Are we on about in the Russian? That's what the swearing is? But which bit is the swearing? I don't know which one is swearing. Be nice to know that. Tetsu! Thank you for becoming a member. That's what the sub is. It would be cool to have an on-screen thing for that, but at least you hear the sounds for that. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You will be credited accordingly. And if you want to join the Discord server as well and link the two accounts together, you should automatically get a role for that as well. If it works. Enjoy the badge and the emote you get from that. Damn. Very, very kind. At the top. Yeah, this one. But unless I get out my Google Translate. I don't know what they're saying, man. Let me do that. Where's the Google Translate app? You know, we can scan something with the camera. Camera. Russian to English. Okay, the top line is telling him to F off. That's it. Yeah, the lens thing. But who are you talking to? Oh, you're talking to the other one, okay. It doesn't want to translate that. Stupid goddamn. Okay. One of them is telling the other one to F off. That's basically it. Hello, Simcom. Hope you're doing well. Bro is stuck. He is. These two are stuck. Super Slew is 4 minus 1. Yes. Thank you for the 3 stream streak. Yeah, these two. This one I think I would have also looked at. Did I not also see that? Hello, you know I'm here, hey? At least you're not the one that's swearing, so that's fine. Should be kept in English. No, yeah, that's impossible to do that. There are so many people that don't speak English. That's why we have team members that speak the relevant language instead. That's fine. These other lines are fine. Maybe the ones after that are not. I'm doing well. How you doing? Can you not scream in caps, please? You're going to make me deaf. Watching the stream. Is anyone, when they see full block capitals, you think the person's actually screaming? Like, not so loud. Yeah, that's why you need another person to check that out. Unless I know what the words mean, and I cannot read Cyrillic, so it's unfortunate. Hopefully someone else reports that. You can take a screenshot of it. If you know what they said, take a screenshot and report it. And it will eventually find its way back to, you know, translate chat would be nice. I don't know how easy that is to do. Italian dudes. Well, Marco is still there. And a bunch of others. Marco is Italian, I think. Yeah. Thank you for the 100 biddies. Why is there no sound for that? 2263. What do you mean go back a bit? Go back in time? Unless there's a report for it, I can't go back in time. Sadly not. He's been here a long time, yeah. Doing well. How do you report it? By the time that you would have done that, it may be too late to report it. In-game. If you can record it, that would be good. But it would otherwise be to click on their name, and then in the player list, you have a flag icon. Place the flag icon next to them, and then select what they did, and press send report. That's it. Gamer, welcome in. Captain Pugwash. I see that. Good name. Welcome in. Okay. Why are you going back that way? Oh, you realized you couldn't because there's a fence here? LOL. Let's just see what they do. 110 in a 70. Didn't they? The road speed limit, though, you can bypass that. As long as they're not going any faster than 110, generally, that's fine. If they hit someone due to being very quick, unless you mean they were in a city speed limit, which you can technically enter a city speed limit at a high speed, but you'll then be forced to slow down over time, and the game will slow you down. That was close. Hello, Club. Welcome in. And now they're stuck. Yeah. Somehow wedged underneath this sign. Yeah. Oh, this is the same too. So how did you go that far then? In not a very long amount of time. They must be just flat out 110. If you mean the fuel station? The fuel station doesn't have a limit, does it? Suddenly becoming stationary, that's what gets you. Exactly. Exactly. Because the whole thing of inertia, speed doesn't just stop, it has to go to something else. So if the car stops moving, you will move. And kablam, straight in the sign. Ah, that makes sense. Nearly a crash as well. Special transport, the jobs do not work in TMP. You can use the beacons, I think, that go on top of your truck, but you can't do the jobs. That is the only DLC that doesn't fully work. Everything else works as intended in TMP.